Welcome to the Startup Grind.
I was sitting at a desk in open workspace, just in the corporate development department, just an anonymous desk, and actually, this will be the second time in my career that I sat next to someone who later did quite well, and there was a guy who sat next to me at the time who was working on a little app. He was in the corporate development department thinking about doing a startup, and had this little app called Bourbon that he was working on. And I was like, oh, that's interesting, but he's like, well, I might switch it into something else. And then he left Google and switched it into something else, and that something else became Instagram, and that was Kevin Systrom. And
he was just randomly sitting next to you.
Yeah, he worked in Google's corp dev department, and we didn't have a venture fund at the time, so it's not like I wish we had invested in that. I wish we had, but we didn't have any money to invest.
Yeah, that's like a very typical story for Silicon Valley, right? Like, you end up sitting next to someone or someone in your company, or if you're kind of in the pool long enough, right? I mean, have you had that experience over and over again here?
It's just a relation. It's all about relationships and getting to know people and finding smart people and working hard. And if you meet enough people, some of them are going to hit on the right combination.